Ever pondered the inner workings of a motorcycle's gear system? How exactly does the twist of a wrist translate into such smooth, controlled power? Well, prepare for an enlightening journey into the heart of the beast, the motorcycle gear system. At the heart of every motorcycle lies its gearbox, a marvel of engineering that's both complex and fascinating. It's a symphony of gears and shifting mechanisms, all working in harmony to deliver power from the engine to the wheels. To understand how this works, imagine a simple bicycle. When you pedal harder, you're essentially putting more energy into the system. But your speed doesn't just depend on how hard you pedal, it's also about which gear you're in. A bicycle's gears control how much power you're putting into each pedal stroke. The same principle applies to motorcycles, but on a much more intricate scale. In a motorcycle, the engine generates power, measured in revolutions per minute or RPM. This power needs to be controlled and directed to the wheels. That's where the gearbox comes in. The gearbox is essentially a series of gears of different sizes. When you shift gears on a motorcycle, you're essentially choosing a different gear in the gearbox. Each gear corresponds to a different level of power. Lower gears have more power, but less speed, while higher gears have more speed but less power. A smaller gear in the gearbox will give you lower speed but higher power, useful for starting from a standstill or climbing steep hills. As you shift up, you move to larger gears, which provide less power but higher speed, perfect for cruising down the highway. So, how does the gear shift happen? This is where the clutch comes into play. The clutch is a device that temporarily disconnects the engine from the gearbox, allowing you to shift gears. When you pull in the clutch lever, you're disconnecting the engine and the gearbox. You can then shift to a different gear. When you release the clutch, the engine and gearbox reconnect, now in the new gear. To boil it down, the engine generates power, the clutch controls the transmission of this power, and the gearbox determines how this power is used. This is how a motorcycle's gear system works. In essence, the motorcycle gear system is a beautifully orchestrated dance of mechanical parts, each playing a crucial role. The engine, the clutch, and the gearbox, all working in harmony to deliver the power and control that makes riding a motorcycle such an exhilarating experience. So the next time you twist that throttle and feel the surge of power, spare a thought for the intricate ballet happening inside your motorcycle. The gears are shifting, the clutch is engaging and disengaging, all working seamlessly to deliver that thrill of speed and control. It's not just about the open road and the wind in your hair, it's also about the marvel of engineering that lies beneath.